And today I have another IKEA box in front of me, in front of the camera. I'm going to do another how-to on how to assemble a piece of furniture from IKEA. Okay, today I'm going to show how to assemble a shelf. Okay, this shelf in particular is a 503.057.39, that's the port number. This one is a white gloss finish. It comes in a box of this size. It's a 16 kilogram or 35 pounds package. As far as the size of this box goes, if you try to fit it in your car when you buy it from the store, it's approximately 32 inches long by 16 inches tall and 20 inches across. That's the size, and like I said, it's a 16 kilograms or 35 pounds box. Okay, let's destroy this box and get to the assembly procedure itself. Inside of the box is going to be the shelf itself naturally. All the panels are just picking up on the space of the box. There's another panel. There's another panel. Two small panels. This panel. And another side panel, or top or down, whatever that is. Instructions and hardware. Okay, here's what's inside of the box. Two small square panels like this. One mid-size rectangular panel like this. Two panels like this. And two panels like this. And here's the content of that hardware box. Two cosmetic covers like this. Two brackets to attach the shelf to the wall. Two adjustment shims. A set of screws. A set of smaller screws to attach these brackets to the shelf itself. A set of pads. I guess if you're setting this shelf on the floor. A set of these wooden pegs. As far as the assembly tools go, here's what IKEA includes with this package. It's a Allen wrench L key with a plastic handle. I'm going to be using something else. Here is a 4mm L key that is much nicer. I highly advise to use an electric screwdriver. What IKEA is not including is Phillips screwdriver or whatever can be a substitute to drive some of these screws. These are Phillips. Well, actually, this is European Phillips. This is a 4mm bit. Well, actually, sort of a substitute, but 4mm. And you would have to find something to use as a hammer. Okay, now let's get to the process of putting all this together. I highly advise installing these brackets first before putting everything else together. It will require two screws like this, and the screws go into the second set of holes close to this part of the bracket, side of the bracket, and it's installed in this way, kind of outward to the back side of the shelf. That's one. The other bracket is installed on the second panel. That is pretty much all that you need to use this Phillips driver bit on. Now I'm going to switch to my hex drive. Okay, now we're ready to attach the panels together. This is going to be the top of the shelf, and this is going to be one side of the shelf. This will have the bracket sitting in this corner, and we're going to use 2 of these screws and drive them through the top panel into the side panel. And I'm going to be using this tool to make sure the final assembly torque on the screws is proper. Okay, the next thing to attach is this small square panel, and we're going to be using 2 of these wooden pegs to hold it in place. The next panel to install is going to be this skinny and long panel, which is basically the middle of the shelf. To install this one, we'll have to put 4 pegs into this end, right here. Not 2, but 4. Now we'll take this large panel and attach it to the side, and then 2 of these will actually be driven through like so, and then we'll stick out a little bit. The next thing to do is to drive 2 of these pegs into the last small rectangular square panel and attach it here. The next thing to do is to install the second side panel. We will have to use the last 4 pegs for the installation. Make sure your attachment bracket is on the same side as the other side and not across diagonally. And 2 more of these screws go in. And the last thing we attach is this large panel that is making the bottom of the shelf, and 4 more screws to go. And we'll have to make sure that these screws are torqued properly. And this is the end of the assembly of this shelf. And if you're not attaching this shelf to the wall, these pads are going to go over these screws on the bottom of your shelf, so you can safely sit on the floor. Here's what the shelf looks like when it is assembled. And I have 2 of them. They're supposed to go up on this wall. And those are mounting brackets on the back side of the shelf. And if anyone is interested in a video that shows how to attach this shelf to the wall, please let me know. I will do the filming. If not, I will not do the filming. And I guess this should be it for now. Thanks for watching. In my opinion, this is a piece of junk.